What size are your breasts currently?
4,500 cc's.
It's like a Harley.
No, I would say it's more like a super bag.
Super.
You are.
There it is.
Hell yeah, boss.
Oh, hey.
Oh yeah. Good morning and welcome to episode 1054 of Hard Factor. It is Thursday, October 6th, 2022. Thank you for cheating on the news with us today. Mark's got celebs fucking up and dropping F-bombs in the cup of coffee in the big time.
That's right.
Multiple F's.
Mm-hmm. What the F?
F's in the chat.
Yeah, that's right. Give
F's
this
in the
man an
chat.
F. That's a fail. That's a F.
That's right. That's right. Wes has a shocking and very disappointing story from one of our favorite restaurants on deck.
I don't think you're going to believe it. I still don't believe it.
We have so many. I guessed like 3 before we started, and they weren't right.
We've got
this is one of our favorites. This is one of our
a
favorites.
ton of favorite restaurants.
Applebee's.
You need to subscribe. You need to subscribe to the bonus content via Patreon or Anchor subscriptions to get the Hive Hour specifically, where we do a lot of breaking down of fast food. And
One of our favorite restaurants. I know what it is. No, it didn't.
Is it McDonald's?
Yeah.
my guess,
I like McDonald's.
Yeah.
my guess, Wes. I'll get to it when you get to your story. And then all I've got today is a segue to interview, to the interview with Tammy the Realtor to bounce us out of this one today.
So it's a super cut, right? Today.
This is a 10-minute teaser today. If you want to see the full 40-minute, I think, somewhere around there, interview, it is dropping Saturday 9 a.m. on our YouTube, and you're going to want to watch that for sure.
Can I play that little teaser that I made of the very beginning of the interview? Just to
of course,
tease,
sure.
tease
You want to play right now? Yeah.
Play right now.
Not?
Yeah.
Just to tease the viewers.
Yeah.
And then
Tammy,
camera.
are you recording on your computer or a camera?
What am I on? I don't know.
No, just StreamYard. Yeah.
What is your video capture? What is your video coming through? A camera or your computer?
My computer.
Okay. Can you tilt it down a little bit? You've got too much headroom going on. There you go. That's much better.
Yeah, nice work, Wes.
This is before the interview started. Wes saves the interview.
Yeah. Yeah.
I knew someone was gonna do it. I wanted it to be me.
No, Wes, you were right on. You were right on. The perfectionist me.
Wes
The
really manned up
perfectionist.
that interview.
He really did. The perfectionist in me was. I was like, oh, she smudged the lens. But I was like, well, the angle. You got to get the angle though. So the lens
I mean, what
smudged.
was she thinking?
You know what it is?
Worth
It's where
it.
she's from. I don't want to give away too much more. You'll get to the interview at the end of this episode, and you can watch the full thing on Saturday. But when Wes is in or around people from that area, he's an animal.
Yeah. I put on my
Key West.
don't give a fuck male this pig hat, and I roll with it.
Yep. She's seen it before, Wes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Listen,
all right.
you can't walk around like that.
She knows a
and
few
not-
Key Wes's.
Not see it.
Yeah.
You know.
When you're
Yeah.
stacked like that,
Yeah.
you get a few Key West.
Fun interview though.
Yeah.
Super
Wes.
fun.
What else we got going on? Should we do the news or?
Nothing. We were just talking about how bad our diets are. But
Oh, right.
That's
yeah,
it.
we're
That's
blowing it.
bad.
We're blowing it bad. We're eating horribly. But let's do the news. Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
I'm wearing a football jersey because it's the only thing that fits today. So
Yeah, I mean, now that I played the clip, we can certainly spend a minute or two on it. It's been bad, right, for all of us.
I got this new shirt, and what I did, I just came out of the dryer, so I had to do that thing where you put both your fists in it and then you push it
stretch out
really far. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I had to do before I.
A lot of fast food for the boys recently. A lot of bad. Choices.
What's happened? Is it Jupiter? I think Jupiter did it because we were rolling in the fatathon, and then Jupiter came close to Earth, and we all just
it's
dove right
bad this week. Joke of the day is our diets.
Yep, that's a good point.
But yeah, I do have another joke of the day, and I'm not going to say who it's from. Sometimes I don't want to get people in trouble. I don't know, but I'm going to show it. They know who they are, so thank you for sending it in. It says condom history. In 1272, the Welsh invented the condom using a sheep's lower intestine. Okay, sheepskin condom, right?
Wow.
And then they said in 1873, the English somewhat refined the idea by taking it out of the sheep first.
It's a Polish Welsh joke.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, the Welsh are like the West Virginia of Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of sheep fucking jokes. Yeah, you fuck your cousin type thing. Okay, let's get straight to some bad news. First up, that Florida baby human shield story. The mom got arrested yesterday, and she used the kid as a human shield too. And I've got the video right here. I'm just kidding. No, but that kid's screwed. No, I'm just kidding. But OPEC is slashing. OPEC is slashing their oil distribution by over 2 million barrels a day. So gas prices are probably going to go up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny how they waited to say anything about this until after our strategic reserves were already super drained.
Yeah, this isn't good. The amount they're slashing is like 2 days on average of what we're taking out of the strategic
reserves. It's double. They're slashing double what we're putting in.
Yes. Yeah, we were using like 1 million a day. Now they're slashing 2 million. Anyways, that's the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, which includes 13 OPEC nations and 11 non-members like Russia, and obviously you're talking mainly Saudi Arabia here. They're the big boys of OPEC.
Oh yeah, they wear the pants.
They do. They distribute the most. They were doing like 10 million a day. I don't know how much of the 2 million is coming out of there, but probably at least a mil. And cutting by 2 million barrels a day is exactly the opposite of what the U.S. asked OPEC to do. They asked them to increase.
And France, remember? We played Macron. He was like, they were all begging for the oil.
Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. They asked for more oil.
They asked MBZ, MBS, NBC, NBC, CBS. Oil. They asked them all.
How about we just treat our women like shit and keep the oil? How about that?
Yeah.
That's what they said in response.
That's what they said, yeah.
And we can't do nothing about it, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. They asked us to tilt the camera down.
Hey, how do you like the live tour? They asked,
How'd you tilt the camera down there, sweetheart? Just when gas was back down again, right? From 120 a barrel to 80. And if you didn't live out west, it wasn't a laugh out loud or cry moment when you're at the pump. Like, you gotta be kidding me. And what? Are you seeing this? To like no one in particular at the pump.
No, silver lining. No, Mark, that's a great point.
Yeah.
That's a great point. Silver lining for those of us that do live out west where the prices never really dropped. It's just like nothing's changed the whole time.
You gotta be kidding me. And now all the pump pictures on social media are going to be coming back. Like when you get you fill up the most expensive one.
Finally, everywhere else it's back to $100 a tank.
Everyone's going to be doing $100 a tank, filling up memes. Get ready for the gas memes. They're coming back.
It's been that way for a year out here.
Yeah. Here's a video of Saudi Arabia's chief energy guy, the prince's main oil guy, giving it to Reuters for giving Saudis shit in the press.
Reuters news agency. I had two questions. The first is...
But no, Alex, I have to talk to you about... So you have got it wrong.
Okay.
And you have got it wrong twice.
Before I ask a question...
And you will get it the third time if you... Reuters did not do a proper job. You talked about Russia doing this and that, and actually the day that your story came out, no one from Russia talked to me, nor I talked to anybody from Russia. You repeated that again with another tale of a story prior to that Saudi and Russia, blah, 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 are congregating around $100 price. That is not true. And I spent 20 minutes from one of your respected members of your bureau in Dubai, explaining to her, or actually 25 minutes, why we don't go as Saudi Arabia for price targeting.
Unbelievable.
And that 25 minutes went
I'll
in
never
vain,
get it back.
and I really don't like that. I acted in a very respectful way,
I didn't kill her.
emanating from respecting the agency, and I think. But you elected.
I let her
you
wear
elected
normal
to
her
choose
clothes.
a phantom Saudi source. Saucy sauce, if I can do it as British as I could. But if you have questions, direct it to others, but not me. I'm not talking to Reuters until you respect the source, which is the energy minister on behalf of the Saudi government.
That's him.
That's him.
Thank you. I won't.
That's him.
So
He's the
you
energy
ask
minister.
questions to any of my colleagues.
No, you can ask other people. You can't ask me. I'm done with you, Reuters.
It's a long way of saying I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, no shit, Wes. No shit. It really is Saudi's year with the LIV and now sticking it to U.S. journos. Not as bad as they stuck it to Khashoggi, but the Reuters guy might not want to take any more private meetings with that oil head. Like, what's with all the suitcases? Are we going on is this like a road trip interview?
Yeah. OPEC is not the vibe. OPEC is not the vibe to fuck around with the Antifa League or the SCO or whatever the fuck. Or OPEC. This is the best meme I saw of the day, and it's just the the what is that? The casting couch meme.
The
porn casting couch meme, and it's just all the crown princes are behind the couch, and then Biden sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
It says live view of the OPEC meeting.
Oh, that's ruthless.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty much getting gas bukkake. That's what's happening. Yeah,
I can't believe him. He was like, I spent it was actually 25 minutes with this lady in the interview. I wanted to kill her, but I did not.
I looked at the clock every
talk
minute.
to a woman.
It's unbelievable. So that's not great news. Okay, let's reel it back in though, right? How about some laughs, huh? How about some laughs, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, the Saudis going off is kind of funny. I mean,
No, I know, it's funny.
albeit,
It sucks.
detrimental for like people who don't like their extreme views, but can be.
It's a bummer for anyone that drives for a living. But
or has a vagina.
Right.
Right.
Did you guys see that idiot that ran on the field in the Niners game on Sunday night? Niners Rams game.
Yeah, I did. I saw him
getting trucked by Bobby Wagner. Would you like to see it from a few different angles?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
yeah,
play.
for
I got
sure.
some good angles here. This guy is running around with his pink flare. There we go. And he's wrecked by Bobby Wagner. Some other teammate of his almost got him, but Wagner had the angle.
Yeah, come on the fucking field. That's what happened.
Here's another angle.
He could have hit him so much harder. He hit him with his forearms. He hit him with his forearms and extends. He could have hit him with his helmet and his shoulder pads if he wanted to.
Yeah, he gave him a break.
That dude got wrecked by an 8-time Pro Bowl linebacker in full pads. It's awesome.
Yeah. Who hit him with mostly his forearms? If he wanted to kill him, he could have hit him with his helmet.
Yep. And now, speaking of laughs, that moron is trying to get the last laugh after everyone has been laughing at and not with him because he's filing a police report against Bobby Wagner for assault.
Oh, get you big pussy.
Yeah.
The best thing, was it us that posted? I don't know. It was like, boy, Bobby Wagner sure hates gender reveals.
Yeah, that was Al. That was Al's copy for that, or Al or Eric.
It
Yeah,
looked like a gender reveal. It looked like a gender
I
reveal.
love
didn't
that
it?
shit.
Yeah.
But
He's running around with the pink thing. It's a girl. He gets wrecked.
Bobby
It
Wagner
did look like
hates
a gender reveal. It looked like he was doing gender reveal awareness, but no, he was doing climate awareness, right?
No,
Mark? Something
I'll
like
get
that,
to
right?
it. Sort of, not really.
Something else?
Agriculture related. I'll get to it.
Oh, agriculture.
Wagner goes, you just never know. You never know, like, people run on the field for no reason sometimes. And again, I'm pretty sure it's going to keep happening, but you never know what the person's got in their pocket, in their hands, whatever kind of like what I said after the game. So, there's consequences for your actions. And he's exactly right. Some asshole's running on the field. He can totally tackle the guy. And you're not going to believe this, but a group called Direct Action Everywhere or something stupid like that claims these two morons. Here they are. So it's the man you saw getting leveled and some chick that got detained immediately and didn't even make it onto the field because she's so slow. So maybe don't use her again, Direct Action.
She looks so proud to be holding up her police citation and has absolutely no battle scars. And he is just like icing down his balls.
She's the worst. She's the worst member of Direct Action. Yeah.
He's got dried blood on his face. I mean, I can see why he's upset, but
Yeah,
she might get them to. She might convince. Yeah, she might convince them to do things. But
she does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go run on the football field.
That's her role.
Oh no, I got caught.
Her role in direct action is convincing this guy to get wrecked all the time.
She's gonna get him to do anything.
She's gonna get him killed.
Right.
She's gonna get this dude killed.
I'm gonna need you to assassinate the president.
Yeah. She's got that dude wrapped around her finger. But direct action is saying that their two protesters were blatantly assaulted on national TV. By the way, they were protesting the alleged theft of pigs from a factory farm. So that's why it was pink everything. It's for pigs.
Theft of pigs.
Theft of pigs. Like
Jesus.
I don't know what the hell that even is about. Also, if you look closely at the picture, he's got his arm all wrapped up. That's not from getting tackled. That's from his pink flare that he burnt the shit out of himself with. He scarred himself with the flare.
What?
Google direct
so
action
it's all about rescuing animals from
pigs,
from food, from
they want you to own pigs instead of eat pigs.
No, they want to rescue them from what the fucking word I'm looking for?
Slaughterhouses?
Yeah, like bad environments that they raise these animals in.
Well said, Wes.
Yes. Bad.
Eloquently spoken. Now we get it. They're like
bad.
They're exactly like the people from the movie with
Pigs. Good.
They're Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. They're the hot chicks from that group of protesters that stole animals, monkeys, right? But they really stole diamonds. It's what they were like fake doing. Wagner has not been arrested yet by the cops.
Does feel like a front, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A charity that just wants to rescue pigs and move them from a shitty field to a nice field.
Yes,
that's not real.
No,
that's not a real thing.
No, it's not. They're diamond thieves, like in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
It's something else below the surface. They're setting off flares on the field, getting hit by Bobby Wagner, trying to do frivolous lawsuits.
It's not gonna work out for them. But they're holding their breath that they arrest Bobby Wagner, which is not gonna happen.
No. Everybody saw it and laughed.
No, yeah, but this guy. He's
lucky to be alive.
Get some more gauze for this guy. There's not.
She's definitely telling him like. Yeah, she's like, the lawyer's working on it, and you were so brave. We're not going to let it go in vain.
She walked with him to the gate, and then she's like, all right, ready? 1, 2, 3. He jumped, and she turned around.
Yeah. She wouldn't even go to his funeral.
She just went back to the spot.
She'd have to find another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, she's got them all lined up. She's no problem for her.
There's a guy that might kill him to get his spot.
There's a sad sap born every second that wants to have someone pay attention to.
She's cute and she's yeah. She's gonna get someone else. Brad Pitt was trending because Angelina Jolie spilled the tea and claimed that he used to choke and hit their kids and her, and was like extremely abusive to her.
Wow.
That's a wild claim. Choking.
He does. Yeah, I mean that's
bad.
It's a super allegation.
That's not like spanking the kids. That's like choking and hitting the kids.
That's quite an allegation. So, what does she have like proof of?
I didn't get too far into
and whatnot.
I rushed this one, and I'll be honest. But she claims one time on a 2016 flight that he grabbed her by the head and shook her on the plane, like tried to shake some sense into her, like.
Oh, okay.
That's one direct incident she quotes. I don't know. It sounds like he just got drunk all the time, right? He admitted that he drank 7 days a week, and I think he got a little slappy.
Okay. Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough allegation to take for Brad Pitt. Wow.
And this was around the time. The 2016 was around the time. I'm pretty sure when she was like selling their giant plot of land where they grew the wine, the vineyard, and he was getting drunk every day and digging up holes looking for buried treasure because some guy gave him a tip that there was like a Spanish gold on his island.
He was just an alcoholic at the time.
He was just a crazy alcoholic for like a couple decades.
Yeah.
And it stinks because I like Brad Pitt a lot more than that other handsome guy that he's compared to, Tom Cruise. So this is a bummer. I guess he's a dick too.
Their kids, we can easily get to the bottom of this because their kids are all old enough to tell us what happened. Yeah. The youngest is 14, and they've got 6 of them. So, maybe we should talk to Maddox.
Yeah,
I'm sure that all the paparazzi people are going to be haggling on them now.
I think well, one of them should sell the story and let us know because Angelina's
depiction there. I mean, their mom's already doing it, so she kind of started the trend here.
Unfortunately, some of those kids are going to have to come out on and either support Angelina's claims,
right? So if any of them give a fuck about either way and how it's perceived in the public, they're like you say, one will have to come out.
They are ripe for taking to TikTok too, because one of them's 18, one of them's 17, one of them's 16. So
get some views.
We're gonna get some TikTok.
Brad Pitt's kid, and he beat me. I'd watch that TikTok.
Yeah. I mean, if it's true, Brad Pitt's about to be in a world of hurt. Oof.
Yeah, it's true. Fuck Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I mean, if it's true, that's horrible.
You know what we say? If it's true, then fuck them. But these are allegations at this point. Now, that takes us to
the cream of the crop.
Did you guys hear about the Joe Biden hot mic F-bomb drop yesterday?
I haven't heard it, but I did hear about it.
I saw it just right before we were taping. I caught up with the timeline, and it was posted by so many people that I saw it 6 times in a row. So yeah, I saw it right before the show. But
I'd love to play it for you, but TMZ is the one that has the video, and they have their videos locked up tighter than a nun's asshole. You know, fuck it, I'll play it. And if you're watching on YouTube, it might go from like your 15-second time warp. You might not see it. Just assume you heard it, and we'll explain what they said afterwards. Anyways,
but also you probably have seen the clip. So
yeah, here's Joey B with the mayor of Fort Myers Beach, Florida, who looks like he can absolutely smash a beerita and fish at the same time. Yeah, it's me.
Coming down with this year. I picked the food. No one fucks with Biden. Yeah, goddamn right. And I can't argue with your brothers outside the house. That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
So it's hard to hear. The mayor of Fort Myers says, thanks for coming down and supporting us. And Biden says something, and then he goes, you don't fuck with a Biden. And the mayor goes, you're goddamn right. And then he goes,
yeah, nobody ever fucks with a Biden.
And then he said, then he said afterwards, he goes, you don't fight with your brother when you're outside the house. So I don't know what he was talking about.
He was saying the rules, I guess. Like he goes like,
talking about Hunter Biden, or is he talking about like him and DeSantis being brothers? Like no one really knows what he's talking about. Family stuff, yeah.
He was like, you were raised tough or something in the beginning. But the story there was that guy's a mayor.
Yes, Will. That's why it's the cream of the crop, Will. So there you go. He was just he was just yucking it up. Try not to drop some F-bombs when you're hanging out with Ray Murphy, the mayor of Fort Myers Beach.
Oh yeah, I'm changing shades.
Seriously, try not to. I think I'm putting my shades on. I think Ray got the job by winning a shrimp eating contest.
Yeah. He looks like he looks like an airboat captain. Yeah. He does not look like a mayor. He looks like he's a bit like you're about to just go fish for dolphin fish with mahi.
This is the only reason it's the cream of the crop, because of Ray friggin' Murphy. I want to be Ray Murphy, mayor of a beach town, and just being a completely leathery and fat dude wearing a stupid hat and giant sunglasses. That's my dream.
He's like Florida Doug Ford. It's awesome.
It's amazing. I don't want to do any of the mayor work, but I'll make appearances and get all sorts of free meals and shit all day. It's incredible. This guy looks awesome. Hey, better get down here. Why is the video still playing?
I was gonna put it on with no sound so I could get another look at him. Is it playing for you guys?
No.
I was just gonna put it on so I can see.
There you go. Look at this guy.
You just want to see him?
Rewind it to the glasses too.
He's got the goatee.
Go back to the beginning.
Okay, so his hat. So he's wearing a safari shirt or fly fishing, whichever.
Looks like he's digging up dinosaurs.
Whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
That's what he's wearing.
he could be it simultaneously digging up a dinosaur or fishing a great white straight out of the water.
Or
either one of those you
or
could see.
Sliding some ones in a thong.
Any of them really.
Better get down here quick. The bi-monthly town booze cruise is about to shove off, That's the vibes he gives.
And that's your point, Mark, is this guy, the vibes he gives is pressures President Biden
to say the F-bomb.
into slipping an F-bomb. He has no choice but to be like, I got to look cool in front of this guy. This guy's so fucking cool.
Your F-bombs go up 10,000% around Ray Murphy.
Yeah, start talking about pussy and Yeah.
Let's go to a fucking whorehouse, Ray. Like
A lot of pussy around here, ain't there?
yes. Ray's like, you're damn right. It's Fort Myers Beach. I'm the
Absolutely,
mayor
sir.
of Pussy Town. Yeah. Yeah. That guy's incredible. He's the cream of the crop. No big deal, Biden slipping up an F-bomb, but Ray Murphy's the real story there. I'll tell you what, though, as mayor of a
were
beach,
people upset? I didn't read the reactions. I just saw that he did it.
I mean, everyone, anything Biden does that slip up, everyone's like, he's losing his mind, and he is. He's 87 years old or whatever. He's 92. But I'm not upset by the F-bomb. I'm just
the F-bomb slip isn't an age thing. That's just a happens thing, right?
He's always been cursing. He did this.
That's
as
two
a vice
old dudes.
president.
Yeah,
he says the F-bomb all the time. Who cares? I want my president to be dropping F-bombs.
Me too.
Especially around Ray Murphy. But I'm just glad I got to meet
once
Ray
in a
Murphy.
while under the cuff F-bomb is it's a sign of normality.
There was
exactly makes
one
it
of
more
those
personal.
one of those TikTok guys. I'm always seeing that Jordan guy from Jordan Peterson or whatever from Canada. And then I'm always seeing this short, hilarious, old, fat, rich guy that wears suspenders that just looks like he's made of money, and he's always talking about stocks and stuff and success. And one of his clips that just came out was like, they did a study, and people that curse are more successful. They're like, he just like came out and he's like, people that drop F-bombs are much more successful than people.
Well, you're getting
that
more
don't curse.
passionate.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Hey, you
Ray
get
Murphy
Joe's
Working up
hat
the
down
lather.
there.
Ray Murphy
Joe's gonna-
and President Biden. Those are two successful guys. I'll tell you what, though.
Ray
Joe's gonna
Murphy.
burn his head.
Yeah, it's showing you some sunscreen.
He needs a hat.
Yeah.
Well, he learned to put that hat on a long time ago. Ray, his wife told him, or his fourth wife, she was like, Ray, when are you going to learn? You're going to burn the top of that head every day.
Ray's at least
then-
on his third wife. Yeah.
And then ever since then, he was like, well, like Gladys told me, and then puts the hat on.
Ray's got a joke about that compares boats to wives. Like, I'm on my fourth boat. You know what they say? It's like your fourth wife. It's your favorite one. Doesn't last long, but it's like something. He's got some killer joke comparing how many boats he's owned to wives. Guaranteed.
It kills every time too.
Yeah, he's like, you just want to hear that guy talk is what you want to do.
You think Biden just like asked if he could stick around later? He's like, they're like, President, sir, you got to go. You got to go back to DC. He's like, no, I just want to chill with Ray. We can't just.
Why are you going to Fort Myers Beach? The hurricane was in Louisiana like next year or something. Yeah, yeah, but I wanted to check up on Ray.
Yeah, just see how Ray's doing. You know. Can we bring Ray with us to the next hurricane?
2024. I got a spot on my cabinet for you, Ray.
Exactly. He that would be awesome. I don't think he'd take it. I think he likes Fort Myers.
No, you know what Ray needs to? He needs to upgrade from. Well, first of all, he needs to oversee the recovery in Fort Myers because he's a great mayor, and that city needs help right now. But then after that, Biden needs to move him to be like the ambassador to Jamaica or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a great spot.
You got to keep him coastal for sure. Yeah. That's where Ray belongs.
Somewhere where he can drive his boat to it. Yeah.
As an aspiring mayor of a beach town, I'll tell you what, I'd be wearing so many nice Mizzen and Main shirts with about 2 to 4 buttons undone.
I'm pretty sure Ray was in a Mizzen and Main. I mean, it looked like a long sleeve Mizzen.
Could have been. You guys fans of stiff shirts? You guys fucking weirdos that like stiff, uncomfortable, ugly dress shirts? You dummies? Are you dummies?
No.
Okay, good. You're not. Well, good. Good news. Because Mizzen and Main is our sponsor, and they do not have those. They don't have stiff, ugly shirts, uncomfortable shirts. They have the opposite. Mizzen and Main are the inventors of the performance fabric dress shirt. They hate uncomfort so much over there that they made the most lightweight, breathable, and moisture-wicking dress shirt you can possibly buy. Their high-performance dress shirts are warm in winter and cool in summer. I think of their clothing as your secret weapon for any occasion. I'm confident if you give Mizzen and Main a try, you'll never go back to conventional men's clothing again. That's a line I just read from them, but that's absolutely true. Good luck going back to conventional, fucking starched up, stupid dress shirts if you get even one.
That's the best part about doing Mizzen and Main ads is that it's just all true. It's literally it's the best dress shirts possible. There's nothing better. That's the best possible.
If you didn't see the ad from yesterday, watch like the spring in the shirt I had on. It's incredible. So I have the red circle shirt. I'm definitely getting a couple more Mizzen and Main shirts. I also have the white. I saw that they've
refreshed.
Shirt.
Yeah, they've refreshed their patterns. I was just talking with the listeners, getting a new one. There are nice ones in there right now.
A bride just sent me. She said, "Well, our wedding. By the way, our wedding colors are terracotta and this and that." And I was like, "Oh, I know what I'm wearing to that wedding. I'm going to order a fucking
hell yeah,
beautiful Mizzen and Main shirt."
Oh,
yeah, you're not even going to look like you're not even going to look like an idiot.
You're gonna look like a guest.
Cake.
You're gonna look like a guest.
Yeah. Wow, this guest has a nice camera. Probably the best part about the dress shirts too. Well, maybe the comfort's great, but also it's machine washable, so you don't have to go to the dry cleaners for these nice dress shirts, which is awesome. Yeah, I mean, look, if you want the best damn dress shirts money can buy, check out Mizzen and Main. Right now, if you go to mizzenandmain.com and use promo code HARDFACTOR, you'll receive $25 off any regular price order of $130 or more, plus free shipping on orders of 100 or more, and free returns. That's $25 off when you go to mizzenandmain.com, mizzenandmain.com, and order using our promo code HARDFACTOR.
Nice. Guys, football is here. We did our weekly spin for millions on the Hive Hour earlier today with our football picks. We also picked some of our own personal picks, locks of the week and upsets of the week, and you can get those by going to patreon.com/hardfactor. But where you go to bet on those winners is MyBookie. Every single game you want to bet on, spreads, money lines, or parlay them like we love to do because we like big payouts, go to MyBookie. Low contest entry fees and over $500,000 to be won. Make it so you don't have to be a pro gambler to have fun. Getting started is easy. Just go to mybookie.ag, use promo code FACTOR on your first deposit, and secure a double deposit bonus, a DDB, as they say. FACTOR. Get your first deposit matched with that promo code, dollar for dollar, all the way up to 1,000 smackaroos, $1,000.
BINGO, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's GOOD. MyBookie is proven sportsbook that makes it simple to bet and win. So make this your winning season exclusively at MyBookie. Don't forget to use promo code FACTOR when you sign up, and you'll get that deposit bonus. So why would you not?
I'm looking at the board right now on MyBookie, and it is tasty. You're going to want to get in there post haste to get in on these odds this week. So
looks like a Ray Murphy seafood feast spread.
Free money. You know what I mean?
Ray would love this board right now.
Yeah.
At MyBookie.
Yeah. Speaking of food, guys, who delivers the best fast food service in the world?
Delivers the best
So when you go to a fast food restaurant, who gives you the best service?
Okay, so
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's probably true.
It's Chick-fil-A. That's right. I went to Chick-fil-A last weekend before a wedding, and let me tell you, when I'm at Chick-fil-A, even in the drive-through lane, I feel the safest and most cared for of any place I currently go. I mean, I feel safer in a Chick-fil-A drive-through than at a police station, right? I do. I take one look at the young men and women eager to serve me and think to myself, if anything goes down right now, they would save me. They would risk.
I mean, there
their
was that
lives.
guy in Florida that just saved the lady and her baby.
And he's just a normal employee. That's just,
he didn't even get a raise.
Right.
That was just a Tuesday first.
That's just, it's just normal.
Steve McMormon, Steve McChristian.
I've just been here forever.
Yeah.
Also, planning on staying.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
They risk their lives to serve me. Yeah, and it would be their pleasure to save my life. It would be. Also, when they tell me to have a blessed day after I demand 4 extra Chick-fil-A sauces, I feel it. I believe I'm going to have a blessed day. I'd rather a young girl handing me my extra Chick-fil-A sauce tell me to have a blessed day than the Pope himself.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. I think
feel nice treatment there. Yeah.
There's something a little more holy about the Chick-fil-A employees, the common man, than His Holiness the Pope. I agree. Yeah. I'm serious. They're closer to the street, closer to the
Chick-fil-A employees do on their own time on Sundays. That's not for us, right? To judge. They can go to church all day, but when they're serving you that service, they don't judge you like the Pope, who probably would have some sort of advice to give you, like, don't eat this. Right. It's bad for you.
In fact, they're handing you fried chicken.
Yeah, they don't judge when they're at work.
Yeah. No. They are the salt of the earth. Yeah. Which is why, guys, I was quite frankly shocked, cried a little bit. Very disappointed to see the video I'm about to show you guys.
No. Come on, why you got to show it to us then?
Well, because I can't feel the pain alone. is why I'm showing it to you.
Okay.
Came out of a Memphis Chick-fil-A, and I got to tell you, I don't think it's real. I think it's some kind of prank or CGI because I refuse to believe that anyone that was hired to serve their community would do such a thing. And here's the local news story from ABC 24 in Memphis.
Trending online now, a disturbing video going viral out of West Memphis. It shows a Chick-fil-A employee in the Mid-South doing the unspeakable in the kitchen. Take a look at this.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
The secret formula right now.
Yeah, that video shows what appears to be an employee of a Chick-fil-A restaurant spitting in the chicken batter. Spitting in or appearing to spit in the chicken batter.
Chick-fil-A.
This video has taken social media by storm. And since the video got out, Chick-fil-A has responded. Here's what they said. Chick-fil-A operator posted this message on Facebook. It reads in part, "We have identified the team member as well as the one filming and have terminated employment effective immediately. We have very strict standards of high expectations for food safety, and this was an egregious violation. The company apologized, saying they love being part of the Crittenden County community, and we look forward to serving you."
Dan, Sarah, pleasure.
You don't believe it, do you?
I'm just disappointed more than anything. I mean, I can't believe they would let this go on under that roof. And yeah, it makes me look at Chick-fil-A in a little bit of a new light. I got to be honest with you.
You know, it's top down. So that general manager.
Exactly. They should burn the whole store down.
It's top down. That general manager allows that type of behavior. And then if you take it a step further, that general manager probably went to general manager training and someone let him out of that with a certificate.
So take it a step further than that.
Yeah.
If you're all the way at Jesus Christ before you know it.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's troubling.
Yep.
It's a bit of a leak in the boat, you know?
It is.
They got to, I mean, like, they got to, okay. So what's happened here is that they've fallen too far because no chance anybody at the mothership of Chick-fil-A would ever be caught dead desecrating fried chicken in that manner.
You expect a little spit at Burger King, but
exactly
right. So what they need to do here is
could be anywhere now.
Hold the spit.
They either have to
nowhere is safe.
This place by fire, as Wes said, and burn it to the ground and just completely disown this franchise, or
throw up.
Or they have to like literally baptize the whole thing. They have to like go in there and bring a whole summer camp to that restaurant, make everybody kumbaya, make everybody
so many people
whatever you
spit.
do to be ready to serve. Because
I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know how they're going to fix it. The apology clearly is, the first step.
They lost me as a customer.
It can be anywhere now. That's the thing.
Well,
I've
when you can go
lost
to
my
Cane's.
innocence. I feel like I've lost my innocence.
Food, you've lost me.
Yeah.
No, I can go to Cane's.
I gotta cook it at home now.
Instead, I can go to Cane's instead of Chick-fil-A.
Oh, you don't.
I know not everybody has that option. But
you know what they're gonna have to start doing
do.
is having these see-through kitchens, cooking facing forward.
Oh man, last Friday I went to a see-through kitchen restaurant.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. So there was this guy, I don't know what it is. If there's anybody listening who knows what this thing is in the kitchen, if you work in a nice kitchen, it's like, it looks like a clear closet, but then he keeps opening it up every once in a while and there's just steam, like massive amounts of steam coming out of it. And then I don't know what
macaroni grill kitchen.
Something in there. I don't know what it is. Like it's a crazy oven that cooks things fast, but this is one guy who's like in charge of it. And it's just a show every time he's opening this door.
And there's someone behind the door spitting in it.
No. He's creating, like he's cooking something super fast, and then the steam's just flying out. It was cool, man. I gotta say, open air
Chick-fil-A,
kitchens.
they might pull out of Tennessee altogether. That might be. I mean, it's going to hurt them, but
Tennessee's a big chicken state, Wes. You got to stay in Tennessee.
They might to satisfy, local customers. Is what they might have to do is just pull out of the state. I don't know.
It might come to that.
It might come to that. Yeah. I mean, I really don't know what they're going to do.
Your suggestion,
I don't know what they can do.
Really nothing.
Short of pull out of the whole state.
Nothing's good enough. Spit in their own mouths. There's really nothing they can do.
I really don't know what they can do. I mean, they are fucked.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
It's like, I don't know. I don't know what it compares to, but it's like you find out your priest is fucking all the boys at your church.
Yeah,
that's what it feels like.
Yeah, it shakes the foundations.
Like it really is. Yeah.
Are you gonna feel safe in the line next time?
No, not at all.
How could he?
Everything has changed.
How could he? Yeah.
Everything has changed.
So it's gonna taste like spit, saliva, even if there is none in it next time.
He walks in from the parking lot with his half-eaten meal. Is that spit?
Yeah.
Let me show you a quick video of what happened with you guys in Tennessee. This is you, Chick-fil-A. This is you. Watch.
You guys are acting like a bunch of Burger King employees in here.
Yeah.
Have you seen this video?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So yeah.
Look at this apology. Not good enough.
Not good enough. I really don't know what they're gonna do. I really don't.
Yeah.
Okay, one more quick one. I don't know if you guys I don't really have anything to say about this one. But this is a 91-year-old Carmen Del, and I think her last name is Orifice.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah,
that's a tough
Orifice.
Del Orifice. Yeah,
Carmen of the Orifice.
Yeah, DELL and then comma
Del like Del Griffith.
Yeah, apostrophe OREFICE.
Shower ring salesman.
Anyway, she's 91. She's 91 and she's posing nude in the new You magazine.
She looks great for 91.
Doesn't she look for 91?
She looks incredible.
I don't think. First of all, I don't think she has to have had some work done because 91. Holy
no
fuck.
chance.
Yeah, she's beautiful. I mean, she's beautiful. She's obviously been beautiful her whole life, but at 91, she looks fucking amazing. Yeah.
Stunning.
That's
Beverly Johnson.
Okay.
How's Beverly
Johnson? Beverly's like 60 something, 67.
Woo!
61. I don't know.
Those are some gilfs.
Yeah. She's a G gilf.
Here's Orifice back in the 40s when she got she's been modeling she's got the most work of any model in the history. She's got more print than any model in history.
Makes sense. 40s.
She's had a 75-year career.
Right. Because she's still getting modeling gigs at 91.
Yeah.
8 decades of modeling. That's insane.
So there she is. I mean, she looks 91. Jesus.
That's crazy.
I got nothing else to say about it.
Models must live like the best life as long as they don't like die of like of an addiction or some type of like eating disorder. Like they must it must be pretty good, but that's a pretty low percentage, right? That don't have any of those problems.
Now this is the opposite of the Chick-fil-A story.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a racing dog, like a greyhound that made it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like it was so rare. Like that like went into late in the career.
Could you imagine? Obviously she made enough money, doesn't need it. Like, could you imagine her at like a Jimmy Buffett retirement home or like the Villages?
She's too high class for that, man. She can't.
Yeah.
She's got to have like
mayor.
Look, if the only guy that can get with her is Ray, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That she'd actually want to be with.
Right.
But other than that, like she's probably got a bunch of like young manservants. If you're 91 model and that hot,
she's fucking 40-year-old dudes or younger.
Right. You got like a stable of 40-year-olds that tends to your every need. And
imagine who she's fucked.
That's what I would be doing.
She could have fucked Ernest Hemingway.
Born when she was 70.
She could have fucked Hemingway, right?
Right.
Yeah.
When did Hemingway die?
Could she have fucked Chaplin? I don't know. No, he's too old, right? Charlie Chaplin.
Hemingway died in 61. She definitely fucked Hemingway.
Did Ben Franklin get in there?
Ben Franklin could not have. He was close though.
Damn. Well, what about she was the top model. What about Frank Sinatra probably got in there?
Frank.
Oh, the Orifice? You think Frank got in the Orifice?
Frank lived in the Orifice.
Yeah. Frank is an Orifice guy.
Yeah. He paid rent.
I don't know if you've heard about this place called the Orifice, but I love
Carmen's house. The Orifice. Anyway, that's literally all I have for that. Slow news day, kind of, but
you made lemonade out of it, which is probably filled with spit at Chick-fil-A. Their lemonade.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's so damaging.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I'm done with them for a long time.
I can't believe it.
I was riding such a high after we saw Ray in his sunglasses, and then
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the spit kind of brought me back down to earth. But
it's so gross. Fast food's so gross. We used to have friends that worked at like fast food pizza places, and they
it's terrible, man. I worked. Yeah, if you worked in the service industry, you know what goes down.
Bullshit.
Don't be a dickhead customer, because typically it's usually like a fucking retaliation to somebody talking shit. So that's just a word to the wise on that one. It's always horrible.
You better
shame on you,
Chick-Fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. All right, Mark, let's get our brain off of that, because it's a bad subject. Let's go back to the high, guys. Let's push it back up.
Okay.
Bring the vibes up again, because let's have the chat. It's time to have that chat with Tammy the Realtor about the boob bots.
We did this interview 2 days too late because we should have been talking about Ray with her. I guarantee you she's hung out with Ray.
Dude, she knows Ray.
She's friends with Ray.
Do you think that she can bring Ray? Oh, we got to talk to her about Ray.
We got to talk to her again. We got to DM her about Ray.
Yeah, we got to find out about Ray. Okay. Here is Tammy the Realtor.
Welcome to the show, Tammy H, the Realtor, Tammy Hernandez, Tammy from Key West, Florida. Tammy's here because we did a story, I believe last week, about a woman who couldn't sit in economy because her breasts were too large, and her name was Leah Parker. I think it was the name she gave as her biological birth name or whatever, but she goes by Jody Jugs. That's her name for business purposes. And she got picked up by a bunch of people, including us, because she made the news. And Tammy's here because she reached out to us in our Instagram DMs and she said, hey, the story you did on Jody Jugs is fake. Jody Jugs does not exist. She's not a human being. She's taking pictures of people like me and then photoshopping someone else's head on them, and she's scamming people out of money. She's asking men and other people that might be susceptible to her charms to send them money and stuff like that.
Thank you for coming on to educate us, because hand up, I read the story that was picked up in all those publications. And even though I couldn't find, thank you for reaching out to us, because I could find her Instagram after you pointed it out to us and showed us where this probably bot lives. We'll get your thought on that in a second. How many of these photographs on her profiles, hundreds of photographs, has she taken your body and put the face of this possibly non-existent person on, or he or she?
Well, I don't think it's a girl, because at the end of the day, if it's a woman,
it doesn't have to be, right? Yeah.
If it's a woman, let's be clear, this day and age, how many apps are there that make your boobs smaller, waist thing? I was sitting behind a plane watching a girl do that, because you can reshape your body. So I honestly don't even believe it's a woman. I think it's probably a man who's scamming men out of money.
Check it out. Look at what I did. I mean,
What?
That's just a couple of minutes of work.
that took me 2 minutes. Imagine if I had more time on my hands.
Yeah, so this person is probably a 300-pound man sitting in a basement.
Tammy, just for the listeners who might not be familiar with you and who might not be watching the video, you have augmented your breasts, right? And what size are your breasts currently?
4,500 cc's.
Okay, is that like it's like a Harley?
No, I would say it's more like a super bag.
And look at this, what I just saw on Jody Jugs' Instagram page. I'm gonna pop this up so you guys can see it. She's advertising 4,500 cc's.
Right.
Jody Jugs.
Yep.
She also said
same size as you.
Actually, just so you know, that person is Fox something. It's not Dolly Fox. It's the other one with the dark hair. And she's actually not 4,500 cc's. That's more like 8,000 cc's. I think she's up to 10,000.
Damn.
Do you know everyone in the big boob community?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
I've actually never met any of them, because I don't hang out. They all work together because they're in the adult industry.
Right.
Okay, yeah, but you're not doing, okay.
You know, like in...
have an OnlyFans, but there's nothing nude on it before anybody signs up, then complains and wants a refund or complains about it. It's not nude. It's whatever I've wore for Fantasy Fest. And if anybody looks up that, there's always, it might be pasties or a micro mini, but it's stuff that
I bet it still does pretty well non-nude, right? Not too bad. Yeah, not too bad.
I'm in the top 0.5%.
Ooh, yeah. There you go.
About. And the only reason why I started that, it wasn't like I started it to start it. My ex, who were still partners in the bar, told me to do it for 2 years. And then what happened was I did a lot of
He begged you, huh?
Yeah, then he said, buy me a boat. Buy us a boat. We'll share it.
Is today the day you're going to give in?
So how stupid are men, though? Like, are we? Because
let me tell you.
She's using different sized boobs, like different faces,
different bodies. Yeah.
It's
the
all
bodies is very
If you spend like 5 minutes like knowing this information, you can see that it's all different types of faces, boob sizes, photo. Yeah. But we're so dumb that, look, that's not even the same person.
She's claiming the same person as this is.
That's so completely obviously different person. But we're so dumb that we're just like, we'll give.
We don't care.
We'll give you $5,500 if you want it.
Yeah, and that's just one person because she said she was going bigger. But there's this whole community of that I didn't know until I wound up getting a place in Boca. Like they have these, because I didn't know I was all over these particular websites that are identify her, that are like the perfectboob.net. Boobpedia that tells you everybody's stats, then tits and
hang on. What were they?
Boobpedia.
Boobpedia, which has all the different boobs peoples, and they break them into categories, sizes, natural, CCs.
Nice.
It's like for yachts.
Yeah, it's all broken down. It's the encyclopedia of boobs, all the women with boobs in the world. And then you've got.
How the fuck do we know about this?
Oh, then you've got Tits and Tops, which is another forum that I had no clue about. Then the perfectboob.net.
That one sounds good. Yeah.
So you have all of
it's
these.
Like the Holy Grail.
Yeah, they had pictures of me since like 2010 that I didn't even know.
Everyone got out of Ian okay? I remember we were talking about that.
Yes, everybody got out of there, and I've been collecting supplies from different people up here, and we're gonna run supplies over to some of my friends and family over there on Thursday.
You could rescue people. Just go out there and
on my own personal
float on your back and just rescue people.
Trust me, on my own personal flotation device. I did a YouTube video of me. Yeah, I've been playing with my YouTube channel. I don't know but it's
here comes Tammy with 4 more people.
Do you have to weight yourself down a little bit more?
That's what I was going to say. I hadn't been scubaing since I had gotten this size. And so I'm trying to go down, and all you see is like my butt. Because I can't go down, so then I had to order a new weight belt and everything. So I figured out I need 8 pounds just to like float at like 8 feet, but to go down to where the length is, I need the end of the cord. I need like over 10 pounds.
Oh,
you're like a mob guy's worst nightmare. He's like, we're gonna need some more cement.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was.
Can I just say, I can't believe we're talking about the logistics of a hurricane with a woman with breasts as large as yours. Feels like a waste of time.
Yeah, I'm one, but you can sit there and I know random facts about all sorts of stuff because I've passed my general contractor's exam.
I'm not talking about your knowledge. I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's funny.
It's funny.
We're just trying to keep her on.
I know. Yeah.
My friends call me with any stupid question. What's the rule for this? And then I've said it's blah blah blah. I remember every rule, statute, laws. It's retarded.
Nice. Well, your boating knowledge and your knowledge of the seas is impressive.
Yes, it is impressive.
Well, I used to drive my dad's stone crab trap boat. My grandfather owned a fish house.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been on the water most of my life because born and raised on the island.
We did Will's bachelor party 5 days in Key West.
You did? Where'd you stay and where'd you go?
The house. We just stayed at a house like that was like a few blocks off of
3 blocks from Duval Street.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Had a pool obviously in the backyard, and Wes got the nickname Key West because he had such a good time.
Right? Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't understand a lot of reality until I bought a place up on the mainland in Palm Beach County.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's its own little world, right? Because you said you're born and raised there.
Let me tell you, culture shock.
Yeah.
Okay, there were things that I didn't realize. It's like, because I walk around Key West, I can sit there, walk around in a bathing suit top, jean shorts, go to the bar. I can do different things.
It's like a fucked up version of that movie, The Village, M. Night Shyamalan, where everyone's living in the woods except like a fucked up Florida
party version.
Yeah, party version of The Village.
Yeah, and then, because we have all these different parties, these events, anything goes. We don't care. You're nice to us. We're nice to you. We mind our own business. Moving.
Oh, the world sucks. You like leave. You're like, what the fuck? The world sucks.
Move up to the fucking condo.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. I swear, I just have never seen people complain about the stupid shit.
Tammy, to close out the interview, we'd like to give you the opportunity to speak directly to the person or persons that maybe are creating this Jody Jugs persona, Leah Parker. What would you say to them if you could talk to them right now?
All I'm going to say is,
all right, that was an incredible interview. She's our new best friend, basically.
You got to check out the full one. Yeah,
exactly. She's so cool that you need to watch the full interview, dropping Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern on our YouTube to learn more details about the boob bots and a whole lot of other stuff. She had like nautical knowledge that was just out of this world. It was crazy.
We're talking meteorology with a girl with triple T breasts.
Double T's, excuse me.
Double T's.
Double T's.
Every subject, as the guys point out, is more fun when it's being taught by the by Tammy and her double T's. So,
oh, like our eye line.
yeah. So tune in for that. That's Saturday, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Eastern. You can watch it before football. Get your fill of double T's. Then it's time. Then it's on to the ball.
Well, the Packers are playing in London, I think so, but still.
Oh, but this is dropping Saturday, Mark. So that's
Sunday. You're right. Oh,
look at that
before college football.
Before college football.
Yeah.
So you can do it. You can A/B this, do this on the commercials of College Game Day, and then whatever you watch to get ready for the games, and then you'll be full of double T's, ready to enjoy football all weekend long. But most importantly, right now, guys, it's wheel time. We got to figure out.
Yep.
What is happening tomorrow?
50-50 here.
50-50.
Wes is on the high five, so who is on the coffee?
Ooh, it's going to be real close.
Whoa, it's close. It's going to be me.
It's Will.
It's me.
The Will gave me a break. Give me a scare, but give me a break.
Perfect. I've actually already been assembling a delicious fall brew of coffee. Some might call it a pumpkin spice.
I like doing a coffee, no problem, but inside baseball, I got some family coming to town, so the Wheel just gave me a reprieve.
Mm-hmm. Smart guy.
Yeah.
Extra time to dust.
Yep.
Where they get that?
Yeah. Well,
extra time
doing the coffee is an extra 2 hours of writing as opposed to it takes longer.
Dump some stuff. You got to dump some stuff. Yeah, it was West Side.
Oh my God! Check out the Patreon Hive Hour to hear about the a new enemy in the neighborhood.
You can get it on Anchor subscriptions too. Mark's got a hilarious enemy, Condom dumping. All right. Please like, save, and share our videos on YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and the new TikTok burner called Not Hard Factor, and wherever else you like to scroll. But most importantly, get out there and have a great fucking day.
Hard Factor. Cheat on the news. Patreon.com/Hard Factor.